All right.
This sustain.
Oh, this screen. We're live.
Hey,
Hey, everybody. We haven't
what's
been
up?
live in a minute. 2 weeks.
There you go.
2 weeks.
Got a bit of a Dutch angle going on.
Me? You do? You do. I should do mine too. Yeah.
This is the new thing. Diagonal podcasting.
Whoa! Right.
Holy shit. How'd you do that?
I can fake passing out. Because the blood going to my head. Ow!
Welcome back, everybody. So much to talk about. Brad saw two of the biggest bands in the world over the weekend.
3. Well, 2 over this
3
weekend.
even.
But we didn't go live last
yeah.
week because I saw one of the other biggest bands in the world.
Yes, you did. Wait, how many Oscar winners have you seen in the past couple of years? Probably just 2.
Just the 2, yeah. 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 So that's pretty cool. They even played one of their new film thing. Oh yeah, it's 9 Inch Nails, the first one.
Yeah.
They're doing
to keep you in
yeah, keeping them in the dark. So I saw 9 Inch Nails in Chicago, like in the pit. Like I could have spit on Trent Reznor, but I'd never do that.
Wow.
Like we were right there. Well, for they had like a center stage. It was actually like a crazy way to do a concert. So they're in the middle of the crowd, the standing crowd. There's a small stage, square, and they had this. Their opening act was this DJ called Boys Noise, and his shit was awesome. And he had it going, and then the second he stopped, there was curtains around the stage in the middle. It dropped. Trent Reznor had a piano, and he did. I forget which song he did. It wasn't one I was super familiar with. But it's just him, and he played some songs like that, and he would gradually get joined by a few more people from 9 Inch Nails, like Atticus Ross, his composer that he wins all those Oscars with, come up and like start filling out the rest of the music, and it's crazy. And then they did Piggy, and it was sick. They shined this light on him, and it went throughout all of the United Center, like his shadow, and it was like this humongous United Center sized Trent Reznor shadow just going while he's screaming, "Nothing can stop me now." And then and then you got. And then all of us, and then their shit kind of goes. It just like I think it was like purple strobe lights, and then all of a sudden, from the stage, you just hear Josh fucking Freese going nuts on the drums, and then they all ran through the crowd up to the stage, and played the fucking shit out of that show. It was awesome. It was
legendary.
It was so good.
Very cool.
And then for like halfway through the show, they went back to the stage in the middle, and like the lighting rig above them came down in this crazy way, and then stopped, and then just and they just went nuts. They played that new single. So the new 9 Inch Nails album is just the soundtrack for the new Tron movie. Like they clearly went to Trent Reznor and like, "Hey, would you and Atticus want to score this?" And he's like, give me a little bit," and then he just handed them a fucking 9 Inch Nails record, and they're like, "All right." That's pretty crazy.
Damn. I just don't like Jared Leto, and I don't get why he keeps getting cast in things.
I don't either. What the fuck?
Well, even though it looks really good.
I'm gonna go see it just for the music, pretty much. But yeah, what the fuck? Why is Jared Leto in so much shit? Like he is a predator. He's
got to have compromat.
Yeah, something. That's all I can think of. Is like he gets these crazy roles. Like he'll be in movies and they bomb so hard and they keep casting him and shit.
Right. Yeah.
What the fuck?
He's got something on someone.
Yeah, that's gotta be the case.
At
But
Disney.
anyways, Nine Inch Nails was awesome. First time I ever saw them where they didn't
That's so cool.
close with Head Like a Hole, and instead
Oh, what did they close with?
they closed with Hurt. They did Head Like a Hole. I was like, oh shit, they're not gonna play Hurt, and then that's what they closed with, and it was crazy.
Oh, okay.
And then they just let all the everything ring out, all the guitars. They just fucking trebled like the fuck out of them in the sustain, and then they walked off. The strobes are going, and then the curtain just slowly came back down until everything was gone, and then they projected Nine Inch Nails onto the curtain. It was sick, and it was like glitching out and stuff. Fucking, it was awesome. The only complaint I have is that the crowd did not go off. Like, me and my friend that I went with, Emily, we were like, we got tickets for the pit because we wanted to be in the pit for like Nine Inch Nails, and nobody was like getting nutty with it. But I mean, the show was phenomenal.
Needed
so
someone to lead them.
Yeah, we should have just got it going, but people just didn't seem to be in the mood. It was like a Tuesday, I guess. That could be it.
It's a Tuesday matinee show.
Yes,
it's a Tuesday at 1 o'clock, and you're trying to like slam up against people's bodies.
Yeah, people are there on their lunch breaks.
You're thrashing all over the place.
We had a great time though. It was such a good show. But then,
that's awesome. I've seen Nine Inch Nails twice, and always it was on the same tour. I saw him twice.
With the pizza.
Yeah, that was it. So I went with you, and then I went with Dan Hess. And I should say Dan.
Yeah, we'll stick with Dan.
But anyway, Dan H and I, we went to.
I'm so jealous of that. I couldn't get afford tickets to that one. The one with Bauhaus.
That was the one with
Peaches.
Yeah, Bauhaus.
Fuck.
Peaches.
I've seen the live videos from that one. Sick. Queens of the Stone Age.
Queens of the fucking Stone Age, man.
Yeah, and Josh Omi was so drunk.
But so good.
He's like telling people in the... Oh, go ahead. No,
you gotta tell the story. It is funny.
I just remember him telling some guy in the crowd he was gonna fuck him. He's like, I'm gonna fuck you later. he was wasted.
He was absolutely crazy.
Yeah, he's fucking thrashed.
I've seen that were definitely drunk. He's by far the best.
Yeah, I mean, I think my favorite that I've ever watched be really drunk on stage is Conor Oberst. Past few times we've seen Bright Eyes. First few times, I mean, he's always drunk. I think I've seen him play sober once, or he was sober-ish. He was sober-coded. But the second to last time I saw Bright Eyes, he was in bad shape. I was like, Conor Oberst has alcohol poisoning. Like, it was fucking bad. But then the last time we saw him, he was just like, he was really drunk, but he wasn't like somebody take him to the hospital drunk. So yeah, it's always a little fun when they're getting a little nutty up there. Surprisingly, none of Oasis seemed drunk. So my other two bands I saw. So I saw 2 nights ago. I saw Oasis play the first American gig in 17 years. 17 years.
Absolute
and
history.
It's so fun. Incredible. I've been to a few shows where like there's like 100 articles written about it. First was Rage Against the Machine at Alpine, and this one.
That's right.
And Oasis was amazing. I mean, I've never felt that vibe before. Like, I don't know if you see any of their stuff since they've reunited, but especially over like in the UK, like just the fields of people doing the jumping up and down. We had that shit going on, and I was terrified. I was way up in the stands. I was so scared. I don't like heights. I was fucking frightened. So when they were like, everybody jump up and down, I was like, no!
Not on me.
Please. I sat down. I almost ran down the stairs and just hung out in the pavilion until they stopped that ruckus. But no, that was great. They were
stop misbehaving.
Yeah, they were unbelievable. We didn't catch the opening acts because we didn't make it in time. Their opening act was Cage the Elephant, so it's not a band I hate, but it's not a band I'm dying to see. I saw them when they first blew up at Lollapalooza. I'm good. I can say I've seen Cage the Elephant. But yeah, Oasis, they played perfect set. The perfect set list.
Yeah.
And everybody knew every word. I was worried it was going to be a situation where it's just people are just there for Wonderwall. That was not the case. Everybody knew every fucking word of everything. People knew more words than I did. I thought I was a pretty big Oasis fan.
Yeah. I was telling my kids about you going, just like, because it's like a big deal. Like,
yeah.
You've been wanting to see Oasis most of your life.
Yeah, like I never got to see them. One day, one day, and like it was 2009. They just broke up They backstage at a show in like Paris. The brothers, they had enough of each other, and they're like, "Fuck this band," and then they didn't talk to each other until like a year ago.
Right.
It's crazy. They're brothers.
And it might all be because of Maddie Healy.
Yes, Maddie Healy might have had a huge part to do with that. I do know. I mean, the influence couldn't have hurt things because he said it at the exact right time. And I know it was one of the other guys in Oasis who was like, "Fuck this! I'm putting these guys together," and he like somehow got them in a room together, and they hashed it out. It's like we could have just been keep being Oasis for like the past 17 years, but so they must have felt pretty goofy. Sit down once with your brother and you're like, all right, you're all right. But like that's not a show. Those guys, they are bros again. Like, so there's like a section during the show. Every time there was a Noel song, Liam would just leave the stage, which was really funny to me. So they would just do them all together, so it's not just constant on and off. And as like Noel was starting his set, like Liam like dapped him up, smacked him on his ass. He's like, "See you in a few minutes." And it was really funny. It was really cool. Man. And the whole thing ended with a fireworks show. That's pretty crazy. But yeah, singing "Don't Look Back in Anger" with 62,000 people is pretty nuts.
That sounds nice.
Yeah, and then last night was
better than church.
Yeah, it was rejuvenating. It was such a good vibe. And then last night was my Chemical Romance.
90s song.
Which one? "Don't Look Back in Anger"?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a song I remember exactly where I was the first time I heard it. Like, that blew me away. Like, there's this kid from our high school, Tom, and we were hanging out at his house, and somebody put it on, I was going through somebody's iPod, and I was just like, Oasis. Never really listened to them. They're the Wonderwall guys, and then the song after that, Wonderwall on What's the Story, Morning Glory, is "Don't Look Back in Anger," and I was like, what the fuck am I listening to? I was obsessed with that song for like months. Great, what a great album.
It's like it's a whole other league of songwriting. It's like major league songwriting. We're all out here in the minors.
Yeah, it's so good. Noel Gallagher wrote such a banger with that.
Yeah, it could really be a Beatles song. Like, it's really that good.
It could be. You can hear that when you try to picture it. Well, not picture it. You hear it in your head. I could hear it as a Beatles song.
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah.
Paul would be singing
I
it.
could hear.
I could hear either of them singing it though.
I think Paul would sing the verses and then John would sing the chorus. And you'd have that.
I could see. I could
John
hear it.
with the the way that John would get a scratchy voice when he would howl, like Twist and Shout.
Oh yeah.
You know.
I should get away. Twist and Shout. I love that song.
She knows it's too late.
As she's walking on by. Yeah. So.
Solo, that could be a George solo.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, those guys. I mean, Oasis were obsessed with the Beatles to like an almost embarrassing degree. It's like, stop trying to be the fucking Beatles. Yeah. In the '90s, they had to like work hard to like stop trying to be the Beatles.
Yeah.
They succeeded.
Please continue to try to be the Beatles.
Yeah, it worked out. And they did.
We need another Beatles.
Yeah. When they stopped trying to be the Beatles, they still made great music. Yeah, somebody's got to do it.
ELO did it.
Yeah. Oh, ELO.
Who else? Ooh, that's a topic. Bands that were just trying to be the Beatles.
Ooh, I'd have to think. I'd have to write some down. I'd have to do some digging. I know I have some. Excuse me. Say pizza.
What's their name? They have an album, The Replacements.
The Replacements?
That's just because they have an album called Let It Be.
Yeah, Let It Be. they were trying to be the Beatles in the most literal way. Let me see if I can pull any from just my catalog here. Chapel Roan is obviously copies off the Beatles. I'm just joking. The Beatles doing Hot to Go.
I was just saying to my fam the other day that when it comes to Chapel Roan, I don't remember ever in my life being this excited and pleased with a new artist.
Same. She's amazing. I love Chapel Roan.
Everything is awesome. In my opinion, her worst song so far is My Kink is Karma.
Yeah.
And to me, that one sounds like it's just like a particularly good Taylor Swift song. You know?
Yeah. I think that Chapel Roan could be as big. I don't know that she would even want to be as big as Taylor Swift, but she's got the juice if she wants to do it. I like her approach to things too, where she's like, there's no new album coming anytime soon. Like, she's spending a lot of time.
Did you just take pizza?
Hey, Brent. Sorry. Yeah, she put out a new song, but she's not in a rush to put. Hang on a second.
That new song is the shit, though.
Yeah, it's so good. One second.
What's it called? I'm gonna keep this going for the.
Oh, sorry, I'm back. The new one's called The Subway.
All right. Yes, The Subway, and I think that like the ending, she's got away, and then she got away. You know, that whole thing.
Yeah.
I think like REO Speedwagon is listening to that like, why the fuck didn't we think of this?
Yeah, they're like slapping each other. You fucked up.
Everyone in all of classic rock is pissed at each other for not writing that first. It's such a all-time classic rock ripper of a way to end a song.
Yeah. I don't got any off the top of my head, but Yeah.
It's cool.
But anyways, last night I went to go see My Chemical Romance on their Long Live the
And
Black
then
Parade
also
tour.
My Chemical Romance.
Yeah. So that was the craziest one out of all of them, because that wasn't just a concert. That's more like a... There's a lot of theatrics that go into it. There's a whole lore. They have...
There's lore. Oh, that's right.
There's a
That's
massive
right. They were
lore.
doing That's right. They had a story going throughout
Big
their
time.
music.
And stuff going on. So like... So the band, like the Black Parade, the album, them playing the album, when they play it, they are a band called the Black Parade. And then in 2007, they like killed the Black Parade. And now like the new tours, like they're resurrected and imprisoned by the country that they come from, which is called Drag, like Draag. And I think like the tour is supposed to be like almost like a diplomatic relations type tour. And there's like a dictator, and there's literally a guy sitting in a throne watching the whole time. And I couldn't figure out why, but they had these huge screens in the back and the front that were there's a camera just on his hands on like the sides of the throne. Yeah, this dude and this like very Russian, very fascist. This guy, he never talks. He just watches, and he's just sitting there the whole time. And there's little soldiers and stuff. There's a marching drummer, and that guy is actually the drummer of the band Thursday.
Oh.
And there's a whole thing, but there's a whole storyline going on. At one point, there is an execution where we didn't get signs. We must have been too late, or they didn't print enough. But everybody was supposed to have a sign that says yay on the front in the color black, or nay and with the color red. And at one point there was a vote. We were doing democracy, and it was whether or not people should be shot and killed or not, like executed. And because they had a B stage also, and there's guys on it, and people voted, and they blew those fucking guys away. And then there's like actual like noise. It sounded like gunshots. Like, it's crazy.
Right.
That happened.
What the fuck?
And then I knew it was happening, like it was gonna happen, but it's still like shocking to see. And then there's just more lore stuff, and that they only do all that stuff during the Black Parade a part of the set, which is on the big stage, and crazy stuff, the pyrotechnics and shit. They're just doing all this stuff. It's hard. There's so much stuff that goes on lore wise, but at the end, like the pyrotechnics were crazy. Front of the stage and parts of the stage caught on fire, and then at the very end,
cool.
At the end of the last song, they kind of slowly brought in the first song again, almost as if it was to loop over and over again. And then the little henchman guy that had been fucking with Gerard Way, the singer, all night. I don't know what his deal is. He's sort of like bosses them around. He slaps them at one point.
Okay.
He stabs and kills Gerard Way. And the whole time there's a chalk body, like a chalk outline, like that you would do like for a dead body. And then like Gerard Way like is singing, and as he's bleeding out, and then he like goes into it at the end, fucking everything. Oh no! And then the rest of the band, I guess it's a new part because they add a new elements each stop of the tour. And they're not doing every city; they're just doing like major cities. And this time, like the band all got like hoods put over their heads, and they all got pulled off the stage like forcibly, and it was really something. Have you ever listened to the album The Black Parade?
Yes, a long time ago.
Yeah. Do you remember like the bonus song at the end? It's called Blood. It's like a little vaudeville type song. If you don't remember, it's fine. But it's just like
No, I don't know.
this little vaudeville number singing about blood. It's
Yeah.
like we're giving you like
Yeah,
blood,
okay.
blood, gallons of the stuff. You can never get enough, whatever. And that little henchman dude, that was just playing over the speakers. He appeared after everything, like sort of dressed like a not like a, almost like a mime, like a clown, like black and white. And he was like, he was mouthing the words, and then at one point he turned around near the end of it, and then when he took off his jacket and he turned back around and he had a suicide vest on, and then right when it ended, it went off, and like he fucking just falls back, is dead, and then everything went black, and that was the end of that part, and it was so crazy. I hope they like professionally shot everything and they could put it out. It was, I've never seen somebody do the shit that they were doing. Like the amount of theatrics and planning and shit. Having a dictator guy there and soldiers and shit. And they had like, they invented a fake language and stuff for their the country.
As you do.
My
Yeah.
tour shirt that I got is actually all in the language of their fake country, and all the tour dates on the back are all in the fake language. They just have this shirt that looks like it's pure Russian because it's definitely supposed to be look like Russian. And even the washing instructions on the inside are all in the fake language.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was crazy. And then I fucked up big time. We fucked up big time at the very end. So they got to the middle their B stage in the middle of the crowd. After that, they had a cool like a cellist out there just doing this really cool ambient, like, I don't know if she was playing pieces or just freestyling it, but it was really cool. It was like this really cool way to transition things. And then they played out there and played a bunch of non-Black Parade stuff, which was cool. It was awesome. And then we were like, let's leave a song early because we want to beat the crowds because it's Soldier Field and it'll be a fucking nightmare to get out of here. So we did. It's like, oh, they're gonna close with Helena. So I kind of looked through all their set lists that they do on there and like try to suss out like when the perfect time to go is. It's like, turned out I was like, okay, right as we're leaving, we can hear them start to play Helena. Then it turns out that they brought Billy Corgan out after that, and they did Bullet with Butterfly Wings with him, and I fucking missed it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that would have been worth waiting in traffic. Because there's a whole thing with Billy Corgan and them. He calls them like the Mikey and Gerard Way his sons, and they call him their dad. And it's like even a joke on all of Smashing Pumpkins' social media posts. He's just like, those are my sons, and it's because Smashing Pumpkins is why they started My Chemical Romance, pretty much. I guess when they were younger, when they were teenagers. Yeah, like they went to go see Smashing Pumpkins at Madison Square Garden. They're like, we should do that. And I don't know. And it's also fucking crazy that My Chemical Romance sold out Soldier Field. I've never been there before the Oasis show. That place is fucking massive. Holy fuck. We were up even higher than we were at Oasis, and I was terrified the whole time. That place is crazy. That's a really funny way to go to Soldier Field for the first time living in Chicago, the suburb zero life. It's funny that I've never been there, and then I go 2 days in a row.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, right. Now you know your way around.
Yeah.
I've never been to Soldier Field, but yeah, that's rad, man. Bullet with Butterfly Wings, like, could have been a My Chemical Romance song.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like,
Oh no.
I bet in the LimeWire days, somebody called it,
Yeah.
like Rat in a Cage by My Chemical
Yeah,
Romance.
yeah, for sure. Oh, it was so good.
Oh, I'd love to hear Gerard Way sing that.
It's
He'd really
online.
do a good
It's
job
online.
with it.
They had covered it actually earlier in their tour. I think on like the second date of their tour, they covered it.
Ah,
And I even said to Sarah before the thing, I was like, they're probably, because I think they do a cover like almost every night in Jersey, their home state. They did "Living on a Prayer" actually by Bon Jovi, which sounded pretty rad.
oh,
But
you disappeared there for a moment. On my
oh
end, you
shit,
said you're pretty sure they do a cover every,
every
and the
night,
next
like at
thing I
every
heard
show.
was Bon Jovi.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure they do a cover every night of their tour, or on the second. Stop, did you? The second night they did "Bullet with Butterfly Wings," but with no Billy Corgan. And even before this show, I was like, I bet you that they're gonna do "Bullet with Butterfly Wings," and Billy Corgan's gonna come out. And because it didn't seem like that was gonna happen, I was like, all right, we can just go. I'm an idiot. And it turns out, and they also have all the rules for their fake country and stuff that they put up on the video screens before they played. And one of the things would have confirmed it. Hang on, let me see. Let's read it real quick. Oh, and they also for every show they have like custom shirts for that city. And their one for this one was "I love Billy's son's band," and it's the heart Smashing Pumpkins logo, but with MCR in it.
Oh,
Okay, here
now
it is.
I've seen those, and now I get
Yeah.
it.
So it was Rule 127. Regardless of expressing immense frustration, vermin are to remain caged at all times. And I didn't see that sign. I would have known. That would have been the confirmation I need. God damn it. But anyways, I have regrets of not seeing that, but I've seen Smashing Pumpkins and I've seen My Chemical Romance. So
Wow.
I can sleep at night.
Never seen Smashing Pumpkins. That's a good one. I'm happy for you.
Yeah, we saw them a few years ago. They were great. Love Smashing Pumpkins. But anyways,
I love when pyrotechnics get out of hand. You mentioned that earlier.
Yes.
When we saw Guns N' Roses, I was a little afraid for like the structural, what am I trying to say?
The structural integrity of their stage.
Yes. Like, oh no, they're gonna burn down.
They're gonna burn all the Chicago Wolves playoff fucking banners.
I want to call it the Rosemont Horizon.
All State Arena. They're gonna burn it to the goddamn ground. Excuse me.
I remember when that same night we also saw Sebastian Bach.
Yeah.
Who was awesome.
Yeah, he played forever too. Remember, because Guns N' Roses are always late for everything. Well, Axl Roses.
Yeah.
So they just kept going.
Yeah.
I remember them specifically playing "Youth Gone Wild" and just being like, "Fuck, this is a great song."
Fuck yeah. They were so professional and so good. And like so much better than I was expecting, and yeah. But anyway, he like did a little rant about how he's never gonna call it the Allstate Arena.
Yeah, because
To him, it's the Rosemont Horizon.
yeah, it's all the '80s guys. They're like, back when we played it, Rosemont Horizons.
The Rosemont Horizon.
I gotta look up what kind of crazy shit shows went down in the '80s there. I don't even know how old that building is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you remember that band? What were they? The band that we hated them. Were we heckling them too? The band that played before Sebastian Bach?
Yeah.
X Factor or something?
The only band I ever heckled. They had a really stupid name. I almost not that anybody's ever gonna see this, but for this, I almost don't want to say their name because
in case they're watching. I don't think so. Hang on, give me one second. I'll switch over my headphones.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hang on one sec. Okay. All right. Can you hear me? Can I hear you? Speak, you fool. Can you hear me? Hey, what? Hang on one second.
This band. Just Brad switching his headphones over. And now I'm just remembering this band that we saw. It was the worst band.
Oh, here we go.
It was the only band.
All right. Can There we go. I gotcha. Yeah, that's right. Fuck you, Papa Roach. Oh man, they were agony to sit through. All right. That bands, it was MDZ? Modern Day Zeros. Was it Modern Day Zeros? Holy fuck. I thought for some reason I thought there was an X in it. Hang on, I gotta look these guys up. Maybe. No, it's just regular. Hang on. No. Hang on. Oh no, they are, but it looks like they're not successful. Yeah, they're playing like bars and stuff. But then again, that could have been a different Modern Day Zero. Okay, on Spotify, there's two different Modern Day Zeros. Okay, so there's definite. I don't know. That's the worst name. Okay, so there's a verified Modern Day Zero on Spotify, and that's not they're not even the verified one on Spotify. So somebody else just has that name now and is using it. Yeah, they have not put out an album since 2007. They gave up like right away. But 2008. Here we go. That was 2006. So this should have been one song. Yeah, this is the shit they were playing. Oh, okay, might sound good. It sucks. It's not good. This fucking bullshit. You know that those guys are playing. Oh, what are those fucking guitars? Gidget. I can't remember. Gidget, do you know? Gidget knows the corny. Hang on, I'm typing corny guitars. Oh yeah. Yeah, like something's wrong with you, and that could never be fixed if you like Buck Cherry. Paul Reed Smith guitars. That's Paul Reed Smith guitars. It's like if a band has one of those, yeah, something about them. It's like if a band has one of those, they're not good. But I didn't. I just had it was bugging me, so I had to figure it out. But no, Buck Cherry. Yes, I'm about it. No, I'm not about it. I'm about talking shit on Buck Cherry. You ever seen the video of the backyard wedding where the bride is walking down the aisle to Crazy Bitch? What? And there's a okay. There's a part in that video. I watch it kind of a lot. Where there's like a dad, like he's like he must be a relative who's probably not very close with the bride and groom, but you know he's like a relative and he's there with his kid, and as the song's going on he's like, what the fuck is going on? You can just see him like mouthing like what the fuck, and then as the music keeps going on he like covers the kid's ears. It's just like, oh man, this marriage will not last. There's also a great video of the singer of Buck Cherry. For some reason, at somebody's wedding, they got the groom somehow got the singer of Buck Cherry to come sing some song to them for their first dance, which is wild to me. Buck Cherry. That's when you think romance, and you think, you know, you think things you want associated with your wedding. We're just doing sentence. Crystal meth. We're doing like a Buck Cherry mood board. The wrestler. Modern Day Zeros. Urinals. No, those pee troughs that they have at sports arenas sometimes. Pissing contests. Getting high off of compressed air. Yeah. Yes, huffing. I keep it. I have a rechargeable one. It's just more practical, and it doesn't get you high, which is actually a downside. that one can go on a couple different mood boards, but yes, that's a big one. Yeah, showing up with a acoustic guitar and only playing like Alice in Chains or like Pearl Jam. Like playing miserable songs, not like party songs. Smoke on, yeah. Yeah, put that fucking. What are you doing? Like over and over again, trying to get everybody else to sing along. It's like they invented open mics for a reason. Get the fuck out of here. Okay. Yeah, fuck that shit. Wait, so we're getting away from our mood board. I gotta think of something else. The Buck Cherry mood board. Yes, I could see that. Yeah, but I don't think like a Buck Cherry fan would like read them. Yeah, yeah, Fight Club. Think, yeah, just the concept of. I think that's it so far. People are always get super close to making a show or movie from his books, and then it never happens. There's one in particular I've been waiting on, and it's not coming. It's called Survivor, and it's not coming. Oh, it's so good. Yeah, that book's great. I've been meaning to reread it. But oh, I'm pretty sure you would. It's a great book. I remember that was one of the first books that was like hard to put down. Um, um, yeah, it's like binging a TV show. Hardest to put down book. I think it was Survivor. Survivor, maybe. I've got a couple that could fit that. So like Survivor by Chuck Palahniuk, maybe It by Stephen King. The first time I read it. And John Darnell from Mountain Goats wrote a book called Wolf and White Van, which is a very addicting read. The second book is very good too. Slower build, but very good. And I'm still in the middle of reading his third book, Devil House. Very good writer. But yeah, those would be my answers. But Survivor being the number one. He can't stop writing. I mean, the Mountain Goats put out like 3 records a year. All right, they're playing in Chicago in a few weeks. I might go to that. Yeah, it's. I mean, it might be more. Let's see. Not everything is. So not everything is even on Spotify. But yeah, if you look at their releases, I don't know if you'll be able to tell. Start. So you got there, and then I'm gonna just swipe down, and that is a lot of fucking records to have. Holy fuck! That wasn't even that wasn't even everything. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, some years in 2020 they put out 3 records. Oh, 2. One of them was volumes 1 and 2. That was a live session actually. So yeah, they drop so much fucking music. It's crazy. Yeah, I've actually got a book coming sometime soon. He's put out another book that's about Mountain Goat songs. It's like a reference guide to the things he's talking about in the songs, and he's not to every song he's ever written. Obviously, that would be like the Bible. But I'm not totally sure what the book is, but I got a signed copy coming my way. I'm excited about that. I love John Darnell. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You just gotta keep the momentum going with that one. It's like if you put it down, you might not pick it back up. But like, just because like the flow of it. Yeah. When you realize all of what's just happened. Oh shit. Hang on. Did I lose you? Oh no. Hey, I'm still here? What the fuck? Okay. Hang on. Camera? Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to change it. I'm just to blur my camera instead of. Okay. I don't know why it did that. All right. I was kind of getting tired of me disappearing into a toilet for. Just switch it to blur. Sorry, I cut you off. I have to reread that. I haven't read that in so long, and it's classic. And there's nothing there. It just sounds like another day. Try this shit again. Speaking of like the zoom out on that is really fun, fucking funny. Yeah. I've never read The Time Machine. A lot of those I have to read. Bunch of older stuff that we didn't have to read for school. Ooh, I remember loving that one. Yeah, I went through a whole Vonnegut thing where I was reading him constantly, like that and Slaughterhouse Five, and yeah, he had such a way. I don't know, like there's something about his writing that's so. I don't know how to put it. Yeah, he's of Kurt Vonnegut. I don't remember that part. That's so good. I should reread that. Yeah. Yeah. I gotta reread those. It's been forever. I think I was like 19 or around the time when I really like dove into those. And I don't think. What's up? Hobo. Yeah, I do. But I'm not so quick to admit it. I'm like, who's in the room? Some people hate Hobo Johnson. I like him a lot, though. Yeah, the one that song that everybody hates, the Peach Scone one. I'm not so big on that one, but even that has some pretty good lines in it. His other shit, like his. Do you ever watch his NPR, his Tiny Desk? It's so good. I watch it frequently. I think, and if you actually listen to the album versions of those songs, they don't sound anything like that. But then that's how they play them live now, I guess. But it's like, wait, just do that again, re-record those like you played them there, please. Just because that's really good. Yeah, fuck. I love that Tiny Desk. It's one of my favorites. I love Tiny Desk in general. Oh, I don't know if I know that song. All right, yeah, I'll throw it on a playlist. Let's see. Did you see that there's an Animal Farm? Okay, the record this is off of. There's a bunch of songs on this I really like. I'll throw this on the playlist. Andy Serkis. Yeah, it's CGI animated. Andy Serkis is making it, and it's got like a stacked voice acting list. Seth Rogen's in it, and let me see. And I'm not totally. I think it's coming out soon. They keep saying it's coming out this year, but I don't know if that's true. It was supposed to come out on June 9th, but then it... Let's see. Seth Rogen, Gaten... Oh, is that the kid from Stranger Things? Yeah, little Dustin. Woody Harrelson, Steve Buscemi, Glenn Close, Kieran Culkin. We got anybody else? Jim Parsons. Who's that again? Oh, he's the Big Bang Theory guy. Laverne Cox, Kathleen Turner, and Andy Serkis, of course. Wild shit. Not yet. They haven't even put a trailer out or anything. I think I think they're, I don't know where in production they're at, but it's coming sometime soon. It's gonna be wild. Yeah. I'm very curious what he's cooking up. Excuse me. Yes. I was gonna bring something up, but I lost it. Gone. I'm gonna be doing gaming streams this week, though. This coming week, that long-awaited sequel to Hollow Knight is coming out, and I will be streaming the fuck out of it on our channel and mine. Probably stream it to both concurrently. Yes, that's something. But I don't have any other news. They just came out of nowhere and like, it's coming out in 2 weeks. Last week. All right, thank you for finally saying something. Silk Song. It's called Hollow Knight Silk Song. Yeah, and it is. Yeah, this is gonna be the longest week ever. Been looking forward to this for years. I've been putting in my hours in on Hollow Knight because it's like probably not touching you again for a while. It's gonna be a few years. Oh yeah. It's all good. Yeah, we're gonna probably start watching a movie or a TV show soon. That's right, we have Peacemaker to watch. We started watching Peacemaker. It's very good. We've been watching Dexter, and the new Alien show is fucking awesome. I don't know if you've seen that. Oh, I love it. And there's like a whole thing, like it's kind of loosely, not based on Peter Pan, but there's a whole Peter Pan thing happening. It's an interesting show. I could start to get in it, but that'll eat it. Yeah, it takes place before it's the first thing in the Alien canon, so they're gonna have to find a way to. I think everybody's just gonna die. Yes. Oh, I mean, this is they've built the whole lore of how like the corporate problem is even more massive now. Like they've set the way they've set the stage for it is that corporate, like I think they said like 4 or 5 corporations just own different and run different sections of the world. So like Wayland Yutani isn't just a company, like it's like a section of the it's like countries and stuff. And so it starts off and there's a crew in space and they are hauling species that they found. They're hauling, I think, 5 different species, like aliens that they found. One of which, of course, being a xenomorph. Or, you know, they didn't start as a xenomorph, but they got some of the eggs. And then these other creepy things. There's an eyeball thing that does some pretty nasty stuff. There's a plant thing. We don't even know what that does yet, but I'm sure it's horrible. there's like these weird blood ticks that just like attach and then they'll like suck your blood out immediately. And they just puff up super huge. But anyways, show starts off and yeah, there's that ship coming through and then something goes wrong. And as they're on their way back to Earth, everybody on the ship is dead except for one guy and he's crash landing it into a city that is not owned by the corporation he works for. So the city it lands in, there's a boy-like trillionaire who's like a genius. Not like overly coded as like Elon Musk coded, but it's kind of there. But he's got an obsession with. So they make the synthetics. You know, they look like people, but they're robots. And they start off. So it's like kind of the beginning of them starting, and they're actually taking like terminally ill kids and transplanting their minds into the synthetics. So those are the lost. They're the Lost Boys, and they're each named after a Lost Boy, except for the first one who gets transplanted, and that's Wendy. She takes on the name Wendy, and as they're all like the kids are like being transplanted into the things. Like there's this huge screen above them, and it's literally playing Peter Pan. Like the trillionaire guy who owns the company, he's obsessed with Peter Pan. And it's funny because the Wendy is definitely supposed to be Peter Pan. At one point, she's robot, so she has a sword. It magnetically sticks to her back, and she's even does like the stance, and she's like, "Come on, Lost Boys!" And it's all because they're all kids, but like so all these adults, like the bodies are like adult bodies, but they'll have little kid brains. It has something to do with like only. The trillionaire guys like claims at least that only children below a certain age is like only their minds can, only people that young can have their minds transplanted into the body. But we don't know if that's true. There's lots of weird stuff going on. But yeah, all these synthetics are children, and they're almost immediately thrust into, like, almost immediately after they're transplanted into these bodies, is when that ship crashes into a city that guy owns, and he's like, "That's my property." Like he knows that they're what's on the ship. He figures it out that it's alien specimens that have never been seen. So he's like, "It's mine now." So they have to go in and like help capture all the aliens, and gnarly shit happens. I don't want to spoil anything, but things get pretty fucking nuts. Oh, and they have like super strength and can run real fast and jump from great heights and like land on the ground. They take no fall damage, let's put it that way. But yeah, it's a whole weird Peter Pan thing happening. Yeah, sorry, I just ate up the last 5 minutes describing Alien Earth. That's what we do. Ooh, X-Wing. Oh, X-Wing. Were you just going with cars? The second that you first proposed that one, oh, DeLorean's a good one. When he first proposed it, I was like Millennium Falcon, but then I was like, like X-Wing. Millennium Falcon's, I mean, that's kind of the GOAT. I might go with that one because you can like live in that. The ET bike with ET in it. No ET, no deal. That's just a bike. Yeah. So, but if I'm thinking like a vehicle that you ride on the road, that I mean, it can go into light speed and it's got to move around. That's a vehicle. I mean, yeah, true. Nobody's gonna want to do that if you're nice about it. Maybe use that to blow up asteroids. Just gonna park it. Just hang out in it. Hell yeah. Use it like an RV. And instead of like using like the little meeting rooms to like do evil plans, you can like set up a practice space and excuse me. I was fighting that one off. Yeah. Some bocce ball going. Yeah, b-ball. Balling on the Death Star. Oh shit. Foam pit. Yeah, put a skate park in there. Yeah. Set up jumps and stuff. Take your bike off them. Yeah. You can do anything. Death Star's humongous. Yeah. You get to own the Death Star, and then you just put all the stuff you liked when you were a kid in it. You got a toy Death Star. Water slide that goes from one side to the other. And that takes hours to do because it's the size of a planet. Yeah, like a protein thing, just keep you alive. All right, let's get out of here. All right, see you later. Hey, good times. Hope next time we'll do a subject instead of me just describing concerts. Thank you, and thank the audience, and thank you. All right, so long. God bless America. Say
what you want about me. I'm still here. I'm living my life. I'm winning. I'm dreaming. I'm inspiring. I'm silly. So, I work hard. I get mine.
Hardcore.
And my 11th favorite Mountain Dew would have to be Liberty Brew. Like I said, there's so many Mountain Dew flavors out there, I can't name them all.